I know.
Yay. Okay, I'm recording. Awesome. Yay. Well, welcome everybody. We're so excited everybody's here tonight. And we're just really excited to share some healthy living with you guys tonight. I know you guys know Wendi, and you'll get to hear a little bit about my story too. Our stories are kind of similar, but I am just going to not waste any time. I'm just going to jump right in here and get started. I'll share my screen with you guys. Can y'all see that?
Mhm.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to talk about healthy living. We're inspiring healthy living around the world and just how we can just make some simple changes in our health to make those better habit, changes in life and lead healthier lives. So, unfortunately, I do have to start with the bad news. 1 in 4 people will die of heart disease. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer. 1 in 3 will have diabetes by 2050, and 1 in 5 children are obese. And our children are more harmed by poor diet than exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined. Um, and kind of the reason why these things are happening, you guys, is, our environmental toxins are increasing, right? It's all of the things we know we're all surrounded by: pollutions, water contaminants, pesticides, prescription drugs, chemicals, skincare products, hair care products, even plastics. And while those things are increasing, our food quality is decreasing, right? So more than 50% of what Americans are eating is processed food. Which is so sad. Preservatives. We're even putting things in Whole Foods. Flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, synthetic vitamins, growth hormones, GMOs, less nutrition, pesticides, trans fat, artificial colors. Even broccoli can lose 50 to 80% of key nutrients before we even purchase it. So just some of the things that we can control, and I know we all know these things. Being healthy, exercising every day. Obviously, we know that's a really awesome thing to do. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours is so important. Managing stress, right? We can do all of these other things, and if we're not managing our stress, it really negates everything else we're doing healthy, right? So drinking water. I know I have mine here. We're supposed to be drinking half our body weight in ounces of water every day. Using safer products, and then just eating real food, right? Food that's grown in the ground. And that's really why, we're going to focus on fruits and vegetables, because experts agree that most diseases are preventable with good nutrition. So, oh my gosh, I love this slide. So oxidative stress and antioxidants, right? The bad news is, we all have oxidative stress. We're all aging, and we all are, in some form or fashion are, creating disease, right? We have those cells that are slowly, I love what Dr. Sears calls it, the other side of that apple, is turning brown, right? So it's kind of what's happening in our body if we're not protecting it, right? We're aging. And so, anyway, the good news is we have antioxidants, fruits and vegetables that protect our cells against that oxidative stress, kind of like the right side of that apple has the lemon juice over it. So, the more fruits and vegetables that we can really get into our body, we can really just slow that aging process and disease process, which is really cool. So that's why, the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are good for you. It's that they're so good for you that they could really save your life. And I don't know about you guys. So think back in your day today and think about how many fruits and vegetables servings you had. So a serving is a fistful. So think back through your day. I guess I'll ask you in a second I'll give you guys a second to think about that. But how many servings today do you guys think you got of fruits and vegetables? And we're supposed to be getting 7 to 13. And I know Wendi and myself, we're athletes. So even if you're not, an OCR athlete like us, if you're working out 30 to 45 minutes, even 3 to 4 times a week, you need more as well. So we need 18 to 20 servings every day. Can you believe that? I was blown away by that. And that is really hard to do, even for myself. I know I'm, more plant-based, and I know Wendi is too, but that's a lot. That's a lot to do in a day. So, and you're probably wondering why so many, right? And it's really, like we were talking about, that produce, it's picked before nutrition is allowed to fully develop on the vine, and it's transported thousands of miles away, right? And 90% of us as Americans, we're not really getting enough servings in the day. And, we're not really eating the variety of the rainbow either, right? I know I tend to stick to the few handful of things that I like. That's why, a lot of people know they're not getting what we need in a day. So a lot of people look to a multivitamin, right? So We're going to talk about multivitamin versus whole foods. A multivitamin has just a few handful of isolated fractionated vitamins, right? They're man-made in a lab. And research shows that isolated vitamins may do more harm than good. Our body doesn't necessarily recognize isolated fractionated vitamins. They recognize that whole food, right? So like an apple, for example, has about 10,000 different phytonutrients all working together in synergy, right? So our body knows exactly what to do in the apple. It's not going to get nauseous if you take that on an empty stomach, right? Or you're not going to just have expensive pee, but it goes, and knows exactly where to go in the body and do its job, right? So that's really why, I think we need to get back to the basics of eating more fruits and vegetables. So we are going to talk about a solution for that in a second. But first, I want you guys to hear a little bit from Wendi. I know she wanted to share her story a little bit. So go ahead, Wendi.
Well, you guys all pretty much know me and my journey. Melissa, I don't know if knows the whole thing, but Shelly and Lindsay have definitely been here along the way with me. We've known each other for a long time. So you guys know that I'm just always looking to make sure that I can do all the little things I can to continue to improve my health and find good solutions that are clean and keeping away from all the preservatives and all the junk out there, leaning more and more vegan than ever. So when I heard about Juice Plus, I was super intrigued, especially with a couple of the products that you're going to probably hear about from Jesse here in a minute. But I know the omegas was something that I was like searching, and you just can't find vegan omegas really. And to see products that are just plant-based and super safe. And then also, of course, I mean, again, you guys kind of know I've made a lot of changes in what I eat, but my family doesn't necessarily follow suit. And having those growing boys and looking for their future health, I'm looking for ways to introduce things into their daily routines that will help them be healthier and get more of those fruits and vegetables.
Oh, I love that, Wendi. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So how long have you been on the plant? It's Juice Plus, you guys. So it's plant concentrates. We'll go over that in a second. How long have you been on it now? I forget.
I placed my first order in August. So yeah, so basically September, October. So just kind of recently.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, great. So, okay, you guys, so it's Juice Plus. You're probably wondering what the heck we're talking about, right? So it's flooding our body with 30 different fruits and vegetables every day. Okay. So fruits, veggies, berries, it's whole foods. It's actually harvested at the peak of ripeness. We actually work with local farmers to make sure that the nutrition is intact. We even test the water, you guys. It's so legit. It's amazing what this company has gone through. It's a 50-year-old company. It's produce, right? It's produce is pulverized. It's not juiced, but it's dried into powders at low temperatures to preserve that nutrition, right? So these plant powders are then put into capsules or delicious chewables for kids. And we also have that full spectrum omega blend that's vegan, but it has an omega rich algae, berries, and seeds instead of the fish. So we're going to that whole food source and skipping the fish of where they get their omegas. So this is just a beautiful picture of what all you're getting inside of that Juice Plus. So I don't know about you, but there's some things in here that I had never heard of before. And I definitely wasn't getting in my body on a daily basis, things like elderberry, Concord, grapes, blackberry, black currant, bilberry, lemon peel. That's where the folic acid comes from. And if you didn't know this, majority of that vitamin C is found in the orange peel. So you're getting all of that, the seeds, peels, and all that's good for us, right? And you're getting all of that in your Juice Plus. So this is just a little bit more about the plant-based omegas. They support a broad array of health benefits, especially for our heart, our brain, skin, joints, and eyes. They're 100% plant-based. They're pure and sustainable, full spectrum omegas. They're cold pressed, unlike most capsules with fish oils on the market. They use heat to close the capsule, which actually makes them rancid. So we use a cold pressing technology to preserve those, very what do you call it? Delicate oils. And they're also vegan capsules, so they're made of tapioca. So I think of Juice Plus as like the micro, all of the things that we kind of forget to eat, all of the little things, the micronutrition. And then we have our Juice Plus complete shakes, which are also whole food. We have a food label on everything that we have. So these are like, I call this like the macros, right? The macros, you get your fats or carbs and your protein. It's vegan. It's made with non-GMO ingredients. It's gluten and dairy free, 13 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber. We have it's also low glycemic, so it's not going to spike your blood sugar, and you're getting an additional 20 more plants inside your body on a daily basis too. It's great for breakfast. Kids love it. We have an entire recipe cookbook for these. You can make donuts, energy bites, like you can make everything with these pancakes, but you're getting, you're hiding all of these plants inside of these things that you're making, or just eating it as a shake. But broccoli, radish, alfalfa, chickpea, millet, quinoa, amaranth, pea protein, rice protein, water wash soy, and mushrooms. And I know there's a lot of question and or question marks out there about soy. So there's so much new research out there about soy. So it's really, we have that we can share too, if you guys are curious about that. But I love what Dr. Kim Dalzell says. She's an oncology dietitian, but the safety of soy really does depend on the source. So it's the whole soybean is what we're using. And that's what's found in Juice Plus Complete. And it provides the most balance and best defense against disease. So really that's just what we're doing here. We're bridging that gap between what, a lot of us do eat. I don't know about you guys. I love my pizza just as much as the next person, but I don't always eat like the picture on the right? So we're kind of it's helping us to bridge that gap to what we are eating, or probably eating, to what we should be eating, right? So Juice Plus is unique, right? So it's food. It's not a multivitamin. It's a food label. It's made with non-GMO ingredients. It's vegan, kosher, dairy, and gluten-free. It has an NSF third-party certification. So that means what is on the label is exactly what you're getting. So that's really important. If you're ever taking a supplement, you want to make sure you look for that certification, because it is a wild, wild west out there. They can really put anything on the label. And there's no banned substances of any kind, metals, molds, pesticides of any kind. And we also have a sports certification for professional athletes as well that get tested. And this is one of my favorite parts, which really got me excited, is it's the most researched brand name nutritional product in the world. This slide is outdated now, but we now have over 42 gold standard peer-reviewed published clinical studies. And so we're not about, treating or curing any specific conditions. We do not make claims here. Juice Plus is just simply helpful plant-based nutrition that packs a highly concentrated nutritional punch, and it's supported by over 20 years of clinical research, right? So everybody's experience will be different because we're all different, right? But that research has been done at leading hospitals and universities around the world, right? So you may recognize some of these on here, like Yale University, Vanderbilt, I know King's College, University of Florida, University of Graz. All of this research is gold standard. It's randomized, it's double-blind, placebo-controlled. It's tested on the product itself. It's not just borrowed research. And we also do, human clinical trials. We actually draw blood, and it's published in peer-reviewed, medical journals, and it's ethical. So this research has actually attracted thousands of doctors around the world. It contributes to cardiovascular wellness. It supports a healthy inflammatory response, supports quality of life, supports healthy cholesterol, LDL, and triglyceride metabolism, supports healthy lung function, healthy skin and gums, supports the immune system, helps maintain your healthy DNA, reduces that oxidative stress that we were just talking about. And we know we have about 21 different studies that show we know it's getting absorbed into your body, right? So that's really important. And I love what Dr. Richard Du Bois says, there's really nothing else available any place in the world with or without a prescription that's been clinically proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. And you guys, the research shows, I get really excited about this because the mission that we're on and we're so passionate about it, we get to give it to kids for free because of this really large study that we have. Parents were reporting that their kids were missing fewer days of school. They were taking fewer medications and over-the-counter prescription drugs, things like that. They were drinking more water. They were visiting the doctor less. They were consuming less fast foods and soft drinks, and they were eating more fruits and vegetables. So what parent wouldn't want that, right? We get so excited about that. So this is just a little bit about our Tower Garden too. I know, I get excited about taking Juice Plus and flooding my body with so much good nutrition on a daily basis because we know that's the number one factor in a healthy gut, right? But we also have a way for people to grow their own food, right? Because we know, buying things in the store, it's very different, especially nowadays. But it really is the future of growing, you guys. I get so excited. I have 3 of these actually, but you can grow all year round, winter, summer. You can grow produce on your patio or even indoors. It uses 98% less water, you guys. So 90% less space. It yields 30% more than a traditional garden. And it grows faster than a traditional garden too, because it's all aeroponics. It's all air and water. We also have research on these as well. It shows that they are safer and more nutritious than any kind of store-bought products that you can buy. And I can tell you, they save you so much money and going to the store as well. We save so much money. So the average household, I think, spends $42 on fruits and vegetables per person per week. So it's huge savings. It's a really awesome Tower Garden. I love my Tower Garden. So you guys, I've been a part of this community now for about 2.5 years. We have the best community. I know Wendi may have mentioned it to you, but we really do. We have this community that just, comes along with you, and everybody just wants to see you succeed. So if you're really looking for, something to just jumpstart your health, if you really just need that jumpstart, we have that too. We have the Shred 10. It's a free program that we offer for people in conjunction with Juice Plus. And so we have, it's 10 guidelines. You follow it for 10 days. And we have a great online Facebook group that you can join. We have, group coaching. We have so many free resources. We have cookbooks galore, support and fun. And, it's really about shredding those food toxins and habits that aren't serving us anymore, right? So, I love to say this too. It's really important for people to understand how our bodies work, right? The fat in our body is our body's defense mechanism against those toxins, right? So our fat is smart. It's holding on to those toxins, preventing them from going into our vital organs, right? So a lot of people will do dieting and over exercising, trying to lose weight. And it can be very, restrictive and unhealthy, and they don't feel very good because they're not really releasing those toxins. They're not feeling great. They're not allowing their body to be healthy. And so that's what we kind of do here. It's not really a strict, 10 guidelines. It's super easy. It's, just, following some really good, adding in some good habits and removing some bad habits. And you just do that for 10 days and you just have no idea how good your body can feel. It's just incredible. So it's really just, it's not about being skinny. It's about being healthy, and that skinny will come. And so, like I said, we have just so many resources inside of this community. Like, it's unreal. We have kids programs, we have personalized support, we have fun, healthy living events. So not just like this one, but I'll show you some other events that we do sometimes. We have like I said, supportive online accountability groups. We have educational tools. We have medical professionals gifting us with knowledge from all over the world. It's incredible. Ebooks, webinars, so much more. And I love that. So this is one of my favorite slides, you guys. Juice Plus is affordable. It really is. The company has worked really, really hard over these 30 or almost 30 years, it's 28 years, to make sure that it's affordable for families. So not only do we get it to give it to kids for free, but for adults, it's only $2.50 per day. So I don't know about you, but I can't go into any grocery store in the world and buy 30 different fruits and vegetables to flood my body with on a daily basis for $2.50, right? So that it's just incredible. And then you get to have, a meal for $2.33, the shakes and the omegas are $1 per day. So you can flood your body with just so much nutrition for less than what you would pay for a Starbucks mocha, right? So that's what I get excited about. And the price has never changed. Usually they've worked really hard to keep it the same, especially with inflation over the years. So I just love that. Okay, I'm going to share a little bit about my story with you guys. I am actually my name's Jessie Lepicki, if I didn't introduce myself already, but I am a nutrition coach. I'm also an OCR athlete like Wendi. I have had an interesting story myself. I'm actually healthier in my 30s now than I was in my 20s. And so, like I said, I came to this community 2.5 years ago with really, nothing I wanted to fix. I had actually went plant-based in my 20s to help, with my weight management, and I cleared up my cystic acne. You can actually see my 10-year challenge on the screen. And I actually found out with going more whole food plant-based and just eating better, I actually reversed my PCOS as well, which was really exciting to hear from me. And I was a true believer when it came to the power of plants. And then I learned about this incredible community and just being able to, help others learn just a little bit more about nutrition. It's just been an incredible journey. Juice Plus has been a game changer for our family. We came here not really, looking for any changes. I had already done all of that with a plant-based, more plant-based diet. But we were really excited to find, we had more energy within our first week of getting started. We had less inflammation with our training and our workouts. I actually kept my band within my first week of on doing a savage race, but it's just been incredible. And not only that, but we thought it was normal, right? We used to get sick all the time. My husband would get sinus infections. I would get, colds back to back to back, and I just couldn't shake them. And we just thought that was just normal life, and since adding this incredible nutrition, all of that has stopped for us. We are excited to say, like, we have not been sick once since getting started on Juice Plus. And we know that it's not a coincidence because we have immune health research too. So that was one of the biggest things that we noticed in our household was how much, just we were just feeling better. We were just, much less sick. We never get sick anymore. And I know you're not supposed to say that, but that's just our story. We knock on wood, we still try to eat as much fruits and vegetables as we can and get enough sleep. And it's just about adding all of those one simple changes really that we've learned in this community that has helped us with that. So, and just, saying yes more often, just saying yes to this Juice Plus community has just really allowed us so much more freedom. I actually never thought this would be possible. I got started just, I wanted to help pay for my own product at first. And then I just knew too many people that needed to hear this message. So I just started sharing, and it kind of just snowballed for me. And that was 2.5 years ago. And, you reach a goal and you set a new goal, and I'm like, maybe I could pay for a car payment. Maybe I could pay for my mortgage. And, I got to walk away from my 9 to 5 and come home. And it's just, I get to give this gift to others too. It's just really been so incredible. But that's, really just why we're all here tonight. I'm just, we're paying health forward, paying it back to others. And, I know we would really be doing you guys a disservice too if we didn't share just a little bit about our mission as well in the company. So I'm just going to be really brief about that. But we have been around for 50 years. This is our founder and president, Jay Martin. He's been at the head of the ship for the entire 50 years. Since 1970, our mission has been to inspire healthy living around the world and to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible realize their dreams. And I am living mine right now. I can tell you that. So the Juice Plus company, has evolved into a highly profitable and stable business. Our core beliefs continue to set the tone for success, right? We have the longevity there. We've been around 50 years. We're very authentic with what we do. We have the quality. You saw the research, right? And it's only just, I can count on one hand the the items that we have. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we did just have a new athletic performance shake that came out. That'll be available in December. So, but it really is just, they focus just on plant-based nutrition. And that's what I love about it. We're simple, right? We have the best community I've ever found that just wants to help you succeed. And I've never found a better community than this. And we're all approachable, can't you tell? And our mission is really unique as well. Like I said, we were founded in 1970 and we're in over 20 countries. We're a wellness industry. We have over 15 billion in sales since inception. And our business model is unique too. So you can get started. It's $52 to become your own partner, and you can make money back on your own products. And if you share it with, whoever, there's no quotas or minimums. So it's really just, you're a blessing, whether you do a little or a lot, whether that's just getting money back on your own product or wanting to share it a little more with others and making an impact in your community. So you get to work from anywhere. It's a small focused product line, like I said, and count everything on one hand. It's consumable products, so it's residual income. There's no inventory. It's low overhead. We have our business websites and support, and our company literally does everything for us. They bill, ship, and collect, and all we have to do is just love on people and help people and provide some education and see if it's a fit for people. And the commission levels are permanent. We actually have business investment bonuses and benefits packages at upper leadership levels, which I'm super excited to share with you guys because I just made it to that level myself. So, oh my gosh, we are just so thankful for this company. But this benefits package, you guys, I used to work in corporate America and I have never seen a benefits package like this, but they offer so much: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, long-term disability, acupuncture, chiropractic care, family tuition reimbursement. So when we have kids, we can send them to school for free, monthly expense allowance, even Christmas bonuses. So it really is all the qualities of a top business opportunity. It's a name brand product, tried and proven system. We just build a network of people that just love to help people and just love Juice Plus. It's a home-based business, consumer to consumer. All you need is your phone. You really don't need anything else. We just lock arms with you and we help you at every step of the way. We have a business support center, and I cannot speak enough about the mentoring here, you guys. They do have so much support here. Like I said, we really do. We lock arms with you at every step of the way, whatever it is you want from this, and you have support at every level. And so the Juice Plus company gives back as well, you guys. We're the title sponsor for the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon Weekend, which is the largest one-day fundraising event for St. Jude. We also have pledged a Tower Garden to every Boys and Girls Club in America. And we also donate 10 million complete meals through the Volunteers of America and Children's Hunger Fund. So it's just share and change lives, share as you live your life. I found a simple way to flood my body with over 30 whole foods every day. Share on social media, build a following, and share your experiences and your recommendations. Share education, send a video, or invite to an event just like this one, right? Share a free resource. We invite people to our healthy living pages all the time, and our shred. They're free to do for people if they just want to come check us out. And I love this about our community. It's just, the amount of your earnings here, it's a direct reflection of the number of people that you're getting to help. And we're not making income claims here. We know that this isn't for everybody, but literally anybody, you guys, if y'all knew me, anybody can do this. It's just the harder and smarter you work, the more that you can earn, right? So this is just a little bit about why our partners love this opportunity, right? There's a community of like-minded people who support me. I get paid to share my story and be myself and connect with people in a real way. I'm doing that right now, right? And I'm partnered with a 50-year-old company that's both stable and innovative. I get to be a stay-at-home parent and contribute to my household income. And I found an exciting new career, and all the tools for success are available to me. So we invite you to join us, in inspiring healthy living around the world. What could this business look like for you? Do you want to make a difference? Do you want to cover a car payment, or do you want to enjoy more time or financial options, or just give back to your community? Whatever that is. These are just some of the examples I was talking about before, all of the events, the fun events that we have going on. We really do try to give back to this community. We have Wellness Wednesdays inside of our group that you get to hear from, different medical professionals, or things like that. We had a intro to plant forward diet to help people get, have fun with that and just learn how to make it fun. It's not boring. So we did a plant forward master class on that. We do burrito parties. We do pamper yourselves. We do, healthy facials, kombucha, like you name it. We have done it. And we even made our own deodorant and toothpaste the other night. So we do so much fun things, but we really just try to add back to the community and try to help people learn a little bit more about, whatever, any kind of health, organ, the skin or anything. So we just thank you guys so much for joining us. I am gonna I'll stop the recording here.